I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excuse me,
Man, 2020 has been a rough year, so it's time to help those who need help and give back to those who have given for us.
The National Jewish Honor Society is having a fundraiser for those in need around the world, such as the Australian Red Cross, Unidos, and Save the Children. After this fundraiser is over, there will be an incentive where you can either duct tape a teacher to your wall or pie them in the face. Pie-tastic, alright. And then the donations will be from Monday, February 24th to Tuesday, March 3rd. And that's it. In the cafeteria. High Tasher. Cafeteria Tasher. And NJS Task.
Frozen Junior tickets are on sale now.
It's $5 a ticket for one of these things, no matter who you are, unless you are 2 years old or under, then it's free, or you are Washington Township staff, and then it's also free. You can order them early from February 17th to March 5th, but you can also order them when you get there.
Oh, freedom.
I have a dream. My 4 little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
A slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my
The time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness.
The 1980s saw a greater representation of African Americans in politics. Jesse Jackson is a black politician that ran for president in the 1984 presidential election.
Jackson had worked alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the 1960s and continued the efforts of SCLC when he founded People United to Serve Humanity and organizations that advocated self-reliance for African Americans and sought to establish racial equality in the business and financial community.
In 1983, he helped get the first black mayor of Chicago elected by holding a voter registration drive.
He ran for president again in 1988 and received 6.6 million votes,
or 24% of the total primary vote, winning 7 states and finishing second behind the eventual Democratic nominee Michael Dukakis.
Jackson's continued influence in the Democratic Party in the decades that followed ensured that African American issues had an important role in the party's platform.
Michael Jackson was known as the King of Pop. He was a best-selling singer, songwriter, and dancer. Born in Gary, Indiana, he started his music career at the age of 5 as the leader of his family's Motown group, the Jackson 5, before going solo.
His 1982 album, Thriller, is the second best-selling album in history. Jackson's career spanned 4 decades, but he reached the height of his popularity in the 1980s and early 1990s.
You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. She's that beat of love. I'll rock with you all night. Dance you into the sunlight. I'll rock with you all night. Gonna rock you right away.
Whitney Houston was an American singer and actress. She was cited as the most awarded female artist of all time by Guinness World Records and remains one of the best-selling artists of all time with 200 million records sold worldwide.
And when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Rap music exploded in popularity in the 1980s. Early rap still targeted a mainstream audience and featured dance beats and catchy lyrics.
The mid to late 80s saw the emergence of gangster rap. These lyrics were placed over rough, rock guitar-driven beats, contributing to the music's hard-edged feel. The first blockbuster gangster rap album was NWA Straight Outta Compton, released in 1988.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight out of Compton. As I leave, believe I'm stomping, but when I come back, boy, I'm coming straight out of Compton. What's up? Tell them where you from. Straight out of Compton.
The Cosby Show, which aired from 1984 to 1992, tells the story of the Huxtables, obstetrician Cliff and his lawyer wife Claire and their children. Based on the stand-up comedy of Bill Cosby, the show focused on his observation of family life. Also based on comedy, the series also has addressed some more serious topics.
And you're gonna do it because I said so. I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out.
For decades upon decades, Bill Cosby functioned as the figurative father for a generation of African Americans.
Why don't we give them a year, and if it doesn't work, then they can reapply.
Focused on the complexities of the well-to-do, Brooklyn-based Huxtable family, The Cosby Show picked up the torch from the Jeffersons while complementing Bill Cosby's recognized comedic skills with a youthful supporting cast.
Elvin, we're married now. You can call him Dad.
May I? No.
Oh, and don't forget the grounding force of The Cosby Show, Felicia Rashad.
Sandra, you owe us $79,648.22, and I want my money now.
All in all, this series delivered the laughs and always came through with a message to contemplate, leading viewers on a journey to an entirely different world in the show's spin-off.
Denise, would you like to dance?
Wow, thanks, Chip. I'd love to. I'm one of those Brooklyn Huxtables.
American basketball icon Magic Johnson left Michigan State University to turn pro. He was the NBA first overall draft pick and was selected by the Los Angeles Lakers. At 20 years old, Johnson is the youngest and the first rookie named the NBA Finals MVP.
Vincent Edward Bo Jackson is an American former professional baseball and football player. He is the only professional athlete in history to be named an All-Star in both baseball and football. Jackson's elite talent in multiple sports has given him the reputation as one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball, too.
Bo knows tennis?
Bo knows running.
No.
Bo knows cycling.
Bo knows weights.
Bo, you don't know diddly.
Eddie Murphy is an American actor, comedian, and singer. Murphy was a regular cast member on Saturday Night Live from 1980 to 1984. He has worked as a stand-up comedian and was ranked number 10 on Comedy Central list of the 100 greatest stand-up of all time.
Karen Elaine Johnson, known professionally as Whoopi Goldberg, is an American actress, comedian, author, and television personality. She has been nominated for 13 Emmy Awards and is one of the few entertainers to have won an Emmy Award, a Grammy Award, an Academy Award, and a Tony Award.
Richard Pryor was an American comedian and actor who was one of the leading comics of the 1970s and 80s. His comedy routines drew on a variety of downtrodden urban characters that he portrayed with brutal emotional honesty.
Debbie Allen is an American actress, dancer, choreographer, television director, and television producer. She used her experiences from attending historically black college Howard to inform her production and direction of the TV show A Different World.
Check it out!
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Could be good.